What's up? I was talking to my sister the other day, and we talked about why women choose to be with a provider, right? I'm not talking about a guy who has his shit together. I'm talking about a provider. I feel like there is a difference. Because a guy who has his shit together or is on his way to having his shit together is not going to be extravagant in the way he spends money on women. While somebody who is a provider or perceived as a provider will lead with their wallet from the jump. They are the type to take a woman out for dinner on the first date at the most expensive restaurant, whatever the hell. And if that works for you, that works for you, guy. I can't hate on you. But just know that you are putting yourself in a position to be perceived as a provider. If that's a game plan that you have, where in the future you're just selling someone a dream and you have to take them down and twist them to the side of the road, then that's evil, but that's kawa. If that's your game plan, it's not the most sustainable one, but it's kawa if that's your thinking. But if you genuinely think that you're going to buy someone's love for you long term, I hate to bust your bubble, bro. Anyway, I got my notes, and I think the first thing that I think is that it's sometimes social influence. So most women will be driven by the examples set around them in their environment. Say their aunties or their mom or whatever, their sister, their friend, close friend, teacher who they admire somewhere, got a provider man who spoiled her, right? Spoiled that person or that role model that they have consistently. That will wear something into their mind. This is how a man is supposed to be treated. You have aunties who treated their guys like shit, but the guy kept on providing because the guy showed that this is how a woman is supposed to be treated, regardless of how I am being treated. I'm talking, the auntie will say something like, "You're not going to get any action tonight if you do not do X, Y, and Z." You're using physical intimacy as a hostage situation type of thing is wrong. It's wrong. I'm not old enough. I'm not that old, but I know for a fact that that's wrong. You're not supposed to do that, especially when you're married. Do it, grow up. So, social influence. You've seen your auntie do X, Y, and Z to keep a man or to keep a man interested. A man who does not think that he has the social market value to attract other women, and he's hung up, whipped by this auntie of theirs or this mom or this sister of theirs or this friend, and then continues to consistently provide and spoil this woman. That will put an example, a false example in my opinion, onto this woman who is seeing this example as why she should be with a provider man. 2 is maternal instincts. So you reach a point for both guys and women. For guys, I'll say that you would reach a point where you're like, I'm done with the games, I'm retired, I'm hanging up the boots, I want to just settle down, I accept this is what women are going to be like, and I'm willing to deal with it, you know? You just chill because your paternal instincts have kicked in. You want to raise a family, you know, you have that desire to procreate and create a legacy, whatever the hell. It's the same thing for ladies too. The maternal instincts can kick in where they don't want the rush of anxiety with this unpredictable dude, this bad boy, right? They want the stable, for that moment, they prefer to have the stable, consistent income earner type of guy who gives them a sense of stability. Now they'll cheat on you when you're that guy, they will cheat on you. Trust me, they will cheat on you, and that's where the female nature comes in, the hypergamy. They will cheat. It's in their wiring. You cannot get mad at hard wiring. It's just what it is. So she reaches a point where she needs stability in her life, so that the provider guy will offer stability consistently, and the bad boy will not offer stability. But the bad boy will remain appealing to mess with here and there while they're in a relationship with this stable guy. it's hardwiring, you guys. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can't get mad at a dog for barking, right? It happens. You can have a dog for 5 years. It's a house dog. It lives inside the house. You go to work every day for 5 years, and every evening that you come back, this dog is barking, like barking on the top of its voice, that type of thing. You can't get mad at that. It's just that it's a dog. I've seen dogs, like movies where a dog has grown up in a city with no dust, no dirt, say New York, whatever, and this dog will shit on the road, on the side of the road, and will gesture to cover its shit. It's gesturing on concrete to cover its shit. You know how dumb that is? This dog has never seen dirt in its life. It lives in a tiled house, in a penthouse, whatever. It has never seen dirt. It has probably never even smelt it. But it's gesturing to cover, to dig its shit. That's hardwiring. You can't get mad at that. That's just its nature. It's the same thing when it comes to the maternal instincts. They've kicked in, and it is what it is. Yeah. My next point is simps. There will always be an abundance of simps. You can't fight that. There will always be an abundance of simps. It's like every single day they keep churning out new simps. Just like they keep churning out new 21-year-olds, like Barney Stinson said in How I Met Your Mother. They also keep churning out simps. So simps will always give women validation. It goes without saying. I've been a simp. I still feel like I am at certain points. Fight me. Anyway, with the existence of simps, women will always have a false sense of value that they bring to the table. There is this movie called Come With the Wind. It was made in the 20th century. This guy simped so hard for this woman for a very long period of time, to the point that he felt like, what more can I do to earn this woman's love back for me? And it still did not feel to him like he was doing enough. So one day, because this woman was doing him dirty, and he knew that on good authority, but he trusted that she would come around. She did not. I'm talking years. She did not come around. And she was blatant about it. You know, someone who just put it in your face, she didn't give a shit. She's disrespectful, either subtly or blatantly. It's still disrespectful. She was all of this. And at one point, this chick never ever could think that would like turn on her or stop being the simp that he was to her. This guy just turns around and says, hey, I have to call this off. I'm done. Like, I can't keep doing this anymore. So the woman's first instinct was to say, what will I do for rent? I don't have where to sleep. Where will I get work from? She was a stay-at-home mom, so she was even paid to be at home and take care of her kids and cheat. She would cheat on this guy at the guy's house. This guy has cameras in the house, like crazy. The chick's first questions were, what will I do for rent? I don't have work. I can't get a job right now. And the guy's response was, quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I clapped when I heard that shit. I was like, bro, what? Quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. This means there is redemption for you, my fellow simp who is watching this, right? It's not. There is hope yet for us. Anyway, simps will always give women validation. Your whatever you perceive as a 6 out of 10, that is subjective, because to you a 6 may be a 10 to me. So whatever your individual perception of a 6 out of 10 is, if you ever get the opportunity to, check their phone, check their Snapchat, their Instagram, their WhatsApp, Twitter. What else do guys text on? I don't know. Just see the number of text messages that they get. It's crazy. We know that. I'll actually put it to you this way: an 8 out of 10 to you gets more DMs than the closest celebrity to you that you know. That's facts. So regular 8 out of 10, regular girl, nice girl, whatever, she will get more DMs than the celebrity that you know, and a close to you celebrity. I'm not talking Drake levels, but if we are to put it on Drake levels, an 8 out of 10 at Drake's level will get significantly more DMs than Drake himself. So that's what I mean. There will be an abundance of simps to keep giving ladies validation. So in that sense, they are more inclined to go with provider men or to seek provider men. The next is entitlement.